What is going on, Dub Nation? You're watching Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith, and we are back for yet another Golden State Warriors watch party. Tonight matching up with the Utah Jazz. On the road a little bit earlier than we're normally live here on the channel, but hey, that's good news for me, who's even further back in the time zone sphere here in Dallas, Texas. But Golden State matched up with Utah tonight. Look, the game is one thing. It's another game on the 82-game schedule here, but I know the elephant in the room with everybody who's tuning into the show today. With the Giannis Antetokounmpo news that came out from Shams Charania earlier today that he's looking to find a new home, whether it is in the offseason or at this 2026 NBA trade deadline, which is 1 week from today. Oh. We could be in for a wild 7 days, my friend. This is going to be insane. But we still have a basketball game to worry about tonight. Steph, Draymond didn't play last time out against Minnesota in the second night of a back-to-back. You stole one on the road there in the first matchup, so Golden State basically just punted the second game and got their asses handed to them by the Timberwolves without Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves knew that Golden State wasn't fielding a squad that night, so they just decided to stay Anthony Edwards and still blow Golden State out. But back for revenge on this road trip tonight against Utah. Steph probable, Draymond probable. Looks like those guys will be ready to go. And I hope you guys are ready to go or joining me early and often on the stream tonight. Let me get a good old-fashioned GSW down in the live chat right now. Who's rocking and rolling with me? Like I see my guy Santiago. How goes it, brother? Good to see you. Let's go. Levi Curry in the building. CRF dropping a GSW. We got Benam Gilbert Gabriel. Apologies, that's a tough pronunciation there. Mateo, what's going on? Good to see you. 50 people already in the live chat with 16 minutes to go until this one gets underway. Going to see some good hoops tonight, hopefully, for your Golden State Warriors, man, on the road in Utah. Utah on the second leg of a back-to-back. They just played the Clippers last night and lost by double digits. So we'll see if their legs are under them tonight as I get the pregame show on here. What do you guys think about this Giannis news, man? Absolutely insane. A lot of NBA insiders are saying Golden State has one of the more competitive packages to throw to the Milwaukee Bucks, something that they would be interested in, a plethora of draft selections, and what some would call young talent. And Jonathan Kuminga may be heading to Milwaukee there. Is Steph out tonight? I haven't heard that Steph is out tonight. Yeah, Steph's not out tonight. He's playing. He's rocking some Kobe 6s tonight. As you guys know, Steph out of the Under Armour deal. So he can rock whatever shoe he wants. Obviously, the Curry brand is there too, but he's rocking some Kobe's tonight. That's hard. Horford's in the starting lineup tonight as well. Wow, a change for Steve Kerr going with Curry, Pods, Moody, Draymond, and Big Al. What do you guys think about that? If you haven't yet as well, there's 45 people watching. 11 likes. I mean, only 11 people like the video so far? That's kind of wild. It's like taking your shoes off when you enter somebody's home. If you want the Warriors to beat the Jazz tonight and you want to be supporting tonight's stream, go down below. Hit that thumbs up icon. Like today's video. Brandon Pick says Warriors front office and higher-ups aren't attracting no stars. Lately, we don't ever attract great free agents. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo, lucky for us, will have to be traded for. So we'll see if they end up convincing Milwaukee to get a package done. Tom, man, the Buckeye coming in, dropping a GSW. Hit that thumbs up icon. Type a GSW down in the chat when you've done it for a shout out. Kev Wilson says, hey, Smitty, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well, my friend. How are you? How are you? Lori Miller dropping by. Good to see you, Lori. Ryan Wong dropping by as usual. Good to see you guys. Augustus dropping a GSW. Let's go. Let's go. What players would go to the Bucks besides Kuminga and Butler? You could see potentially Buddy Hield getting moved in a deal. You could see Moses Moody potentially getting moved in a deal. If the Bucks want Pods, you send them Pods. It doesn't matter. I would bear no expense when it comes to Giannis. Want to know why? Because Joe Lacob has been waiting for this moment. He's been hoarding the draft picks, passing up on other deals for this moment. It does not matter. Give them everything, whatever they want, whatever gets the deal done. Make them say no. Like, keep offering stuff until the Bucks just say, no, we're not dealing with you. Draymond can go too. Do not care. Anybody can go. We'll talk more about the Giannis to Golden State trade rumors here in just a moment as we're 13 minutes out from this game tipping off. First, though, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor of today's show. That's Rocket Money. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me and tells me that I don't need to spend all this useless, spending on drinks or food or just eating out when I could be eating inside and making my own groceries there. It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks subscriptions and has the ability to cancel within the app with a few taps, saving time and avoiding changes and charges. The app consolidates checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, and investments into one single dashboard, so all of your finances are right in front of you in a clear picture. It gives you a clear view of your finances. It also has automated savings that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Has a little bit of a set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money does all the work for you. It'll even give you alerts on your phone when an unauthorized or a large purchase is made, just to make sure that nobody is out there doing you wrong. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. That's rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. rocketmoney.com/warriorschat, and all that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Shout out to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's show. I just spilled water all over my Q-zip. It'll dry up. Maybe by tip-off as we're 11 minutes out. If you haven't yet, go down below, hit that like button, and let me know in the chat. Would you trade every pick possible for Giannis Antetokounmpo? The Warriors have up to 4 unprotected first-round picks they can go out there and trade. And they could also trade 3 first-round pick swaps. So the control of 7 first-round picks for Giannis. They could throw it all there. Would you do it? Why for yes and for no? This is who Joe Lacob has been waiting for, man. The ball's in his court. The ball is in Joe Lacob's court. Everybody's saying yes. Let me know in the chat why for yes and for no. Yeah, there's no point in hoarding the picks. You don't draft well anyway. Becky saying why. Santiago saying why. Lori Miller dropping a Y. Ryan Wong dropping a Y. You got to do it, man. It's Giannis. And by the way, you got to trade Jimmy Butler too. That's obviously like the main component of all this to get the salaries close. You got to trade Jimmy Butler. That's just the reality of the situation. Mateo dropping a Y. Trade every pick possible for Giannis. 7 first-round picks. That's what it takes. If they say we're going to take Milwaukee, or if we're going to take New York or Miami or Minnesota's offer, unless you give up all 7, do it. Do it. Oh, man. I mean, for some reason, something feels weird this time to where I think Giannis might be a Warrior. Let's go. 50 people watching, 24 likes. Trying to get to at least 50 likes before this game tips off. So if you haven't yet, please go down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Takes 2 seconds. Totally free. helps get more people in the stream, helps more people see the stream. That's what it really does. Sends out a signal from YouTube, the algorithm, the science behind it all. They put more people in the stream because more people see it if we have more likes early on. So Bobby Marks outlined a trade package that gives the Warriors the easiest path to a Giannis trade out of all suitors. He says, Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. said trading Jimmy Butler is not something the Warriors could envision even with him out with a torn ACL. But what happens now is Antetokounmpo is available in trade discussions. Unless the Warriors are going to trade Draymond Green, Butler's salary this season would need to be included. Along with Butler, Golden State could include Jonathan Kuminga, a young player in Brandin Podziemski, and up to 4 first-round picks. They can also include up to 3 pick swaps. To make the salaries work, Milwaukee would have to include either Bobby Portis or Kyle Kuzma. I mean, I'll take Bobby Portis and Giannis for that, 100%. Dunleavy did say in a press conference after Butler tore his ACL that the Warriors weren't likely to trade him as a salary-clearing move, but he didn't rule it out as a hard no either. I mean, it is a necessity in the trade. You're not getting a deal done with the headline by Jonathan Kuminga and Draymond Green. Like, the Milwaukee's going to want the expiring salary of Jimmy Butler. He's off the books after next season. Like, they're going to stink. Does Milwaukee have its own pick next year, or they only have one like down the line? Milwaukee Bucks future draft picks. I don't think they have their own this upcoming year or this next year. Okay. So in 2027, the Pelicans will receive the more favorable of its 2027 first-round pick and Milwaukee's 27 first-round pick. And Atlanta will receive the less favorable of the two, protected for selections 1 through 4. If that pick falls within the protected range, then the Pelicans' commitment to Atlanta will be lifted. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So the Pelicans would get both picks. So the Bucks do not have their own pick in 27. That's cracked. In 2028, they have a swap with Portland. Jeez. Yeah, they're screwed. They need picks. Well, they'll get Golden State's pick this year. It won't be good. I mean, this is it, man. Just F the picks. Who cares? It's Steph and Giannis, one last ride. I don't know, man. 5 minutes to go until this game tips off. 65 people watching if you haven't yet. If you want the Warriors to trade for Giannis, hit that like button. Let's go. Yeah, Mateo, it does feel like this time around, it's something about it just feels different. GP2 is looking is going to play tonight as well. Yeah, Ramona Shelburne thinks the Warriors can trade for Giannis without giving up Jimmy Butler or Draymond Green. Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll see, man. Sam Estefadiari says, I'm tired of the saga. I do not think they will get him. If they do get him, I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong on it. But in the more likely scenario where they do not get him, they can finally move on. They have to do it. Like, they have to get in Milwaukee's ear. This is it. Unreal. I think it's better than 50-50 that this does happen next week. Yeah, I think so too. I think Giannis is getting traded next week. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Dude, I'm going up to New York this weekend. And it's not the New York City glamorous Big Apple that you guys are thinking about. So, if Giannis gets traded to Golden State, I am going to be in a rough spot. It better happen during next week. What's your confidence level in a win today for Golden State? Scale from down in the comment section 1 through 10. Golden State taking on Utah in their house on the second night of a back-to-back. But Steph is playing. Should be a fun one. 7, 10, 8. I'm feeling about an 8. They're 9.5 point favorites. Jazz, I don't believe have Kevin Love tonight. Don't know how much of a factor he is. The Jazz like player intros hype video that gets played on the Jumbotron is obviously a part of the League Pass presentation, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. Let's go, let's go. Warriors, Jazz. Predict a score for me now. Down in the chat. Minute 35 out from getting underway. I got Warriors winning 123 to 109. 123 to 109 final. They have Keontae George and Lauri Markkanen. Isaiah Collier has been a rising star for them. They got a lot of young pieces that I like. I feel like they're eventually going to put it together. They just don't have enough of the top-end talent that's competitive in the West yet. They have a lot of, like, B-plus players. Or guys who I think could become B-plus players. But I got 123-109. Golden State wins. What do you guys got? 125-112. 130 to 110. 123-114. Okay. We're all feeling confident in the Dubs win tonight. $83 people watching, 31 likes. Could we get to 50 likes before this game gets underway? We're about a minute out. 19 likes away from 50. I know for a fact there's 19 people in the chat that haven't yet liked the video. If you want a Warriors win tonight, let's get it. Steph, go for 40 tonight. Like, why not? Like, this is a random game. Like, it's not gonna be something that's talked about in the history books. So how about you make it a history-making night? Just go for 40 or 50 tonight. Like, I want to have fun. Like, with this Giannis stuff, like, I just wanted to make videos for the channel. I don't even want to talk about this game all that much. But they're playing, and I'm here, so we're going live. Let's go. 14 likes away. The Jazz starting lineup. Keontae George, Ace Bailey, C. Mihailuk, Lauri Markkanen, and Yusuf Nurkic back in the lineup there for Utah. It's Steph, it's Pods, it's Moody, it's Draymond, and Al Horford into the starting lineup for Golden State tonight. Means they may end up closing the game with Quentin Post or potentially a small ball lineup. We'll see how that unfolds if it becomes a clutch time game or something of that nature. Let's go. Let's go. Dubs shaking hands. Getting ready to take the court here. Who do you guys got? Who's your pick to click tonight? Who's your pick to click tonight? I got Steph having a big one. I think Steph's going to have a big night. He hasn't been playing well. I think this is a night where he's playing bad defensive guards, and they're not going to know how to run around with him. And he might go for 40. Or, who knows? Maybe the role players will step up. That's what we'd like to see. Bump that trade stock up. If you're ready for tip-off, type me down in the chat. They're taking center circle. Let me hear from you. Let's go. And we are underway from the Delta Center in Utah. The ball is knocked out of bounds. Nice deflection for Golden State on the first possession. Putting the pressure on. Just past half court. Let's go. W's or J's. I want to see some dubs. It's Keontae George cuts back door. A nice bounce pass from Jusuf Nurkic, and he throws it down with authority. Jazz coming to play tonight, and they're picking up Steph full court. He gets basically shoved out of bounds by Svi. Former Kansas Jayhawk, Boston Celtic champion in 2024. Ball's up top with Draymond. Swung to Al Horford left wing. Now back up top with Green. Here's Moses Moody. Now it's Pods who will drive baseline. Try a reverse layup, and he gets stuffed. Nice Pods. It's saved back in bounds by Ace Bailey, and here come the Jazz. Ball's swung to Nurkic. Gives it to Markkanen. Markkanen going at Moody. He gets cut off and doubled. Has to swing it out near half court to Keontae George, who catches it with 7 to shoot. George, guarded by Curry. 3 left. He'll drive, throw up a high, arcing layup, no good. Rebound fought for and gathered by Golden State. Into the hands of Podziemski. Here they come. Over to Al Horford, right wing. He gives a little ball fake and then shoots the 3, and it's good. Al Horford for 3. Who would have thought Al Horford opens the scoring for Golden State tonight as Ace Bailey finds the ball in a defensive breakdown by Golden State, and he slams it with nobody around him. Don't know what really happened there. It's Golden State's down 4-3 a minute and a half into the game. Horford finds it again. A little pump fake into the lane as he gets Nurkic up in the air. He'll swing to a wide open Podziemski in the corner who blows a 3. Does not go. Keontae George the rebound. Now up ahead to Nurkic. Dribble handoff with Bailey, who's in the mid-range. Now nice feed down low to Nurkic, who's just too big, and puts it up and in over Draymond Green. 6-3 Utah. Utah is a much bigger and longer team than Golden State. There's no doubt about it as Curry finds Pods underneath. Has to kick it out because he's guarded by a 7-footer. Now finds Curry again. He'll drive into the mid-range. Tries to draw some contact off the glass and no good. Rebound fought for and gathered by Ace Bailey. If Ace Bailey is out rebounding us tonight, then we got problems because everybody else is bigger. A turnover here, though. As Mikhailo couldn't dribble, it finds Curry for a long-distance 3, and that's no good. Man. The back and forth so far not in Golden State's favor. A few minutes in. Here's Nurkic, guarded by Draymond. We know the history there. Up top to Lauri Markkanen, who gets that thing stuffed. As he put up a 3 from above the break, and Al Horford just put it right back. Wide open, that Ace Bailey dunk was. A couple of defensive breakdowns here in the early going for Golden State. As Utah's going to get 2 here. I'm not sure who from, as I'm a bit behind. Oh, nice inbound pass. Yep, feeds down low. And Golden State just gets caught sleeping defensively again. Timeout Steve Kerr. If Ace Bailey is beating you effort-wise, then maybe we shouldn't have shown up tonight. If Ace Bailey is showing you up on the effort side of things, then maybe let's just chalk this one up as a loss. Timeout, Steve Kerr. Oh, man. If they don't trade for Giannis, this ain't going to be pretty, man. People aren't going to be interested in Warriors basketball. People aren't going to be interested in the product. People are going to stop going to games. They're so expensive. The environment sucks. Like, people are going to stop going to see it. People are going to go see Steph on the road more than they're going to see him at Warriors games. Just because he's an attraction. Oh my God, the hype if we got Giannis, I mean, it would be insane. But like, probably not in the cards. Oh. Probably not in the cards because, I don't know, they won't give up Poz or something like that. I don't know, man. I actually do think like they're going to go aggressively at Giannis here. It's up to Milwaukee if they want that package. It makes sense for the Bucks. You get an expiring in Jimmy Butler. You get Jonathan Kuminga if you want him, or we can get him rerouted to Sacramento. We can get that thing going as well. You can make the. I mean, it's probably gonna have to be a 3-4 team deal anyway. So might as well send Kuminga somewhere else if you don't want him. Or he's 23 years old and he could be all right. I think that's probably ideal. I think Jonathan Kuminga would love to go just ball out on a team full of guys who just let him rock. I feel so lucky I went with Steph, Jimmy, and Dre, played all in the same. Yeah. I just went to the game last week here in Dallas. So I was pretty pumped to see Steph for the first time. Unfortunately, didn't get to stream for you guys, but Golden State did end up losing that game. So good thing we didn't. 80 people watching, 38 likes. If you haven't yet, please go down below, hit that thumbs up icon, like today's stream. 12 likes away from 50. When we get to 50 likes, you know what? I'll crack open these Texas looking Happy Dads that are really sweet. Fruit punch flavored. The best. $10 likes away. I know there's 10 people in the chat that haven't hit the like button yet. As Golden State misses but gets their own offensive board. Al Horford swings to Moses Moody in the corner. 3-ball up and good. Warriors hit a triple. Second of the game for Golden State. Horford hit the first. Moody hit the second. And Golden State's down 2 here. As they force a turnover. Bad pass from Jusuf Nurkic. Up ahead, Podziemski. He'll swing it out right and back into the hands of the Jazz. Markkanen picks it off. He goes right in the paint. Spin move. Add Draymond. Hook shot. Good. Paz not with the best start to a game. As my goodness. Wardell. What a move. Step back 3 is good. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Here's Markkanen going to give it off to Nurkic. He's going to post up, back down. Draymond Green. He'll throw up a push shot. No good. Rebound to Horford. Up ahead, Steph. Hey, backdoor Moody. Pump fake. Layup is good. Thought he may have gotten blocked there by Jusuf Nurkic, but he got it up and in. The Warriors are in the lead. 11-10. Let's go. Jazz need a timeout. Everybody say Warriors. Warriors. Everybody say Warriors. Warriors. Let's go. Hey, if the Warriors are going to take and make threes at a high volume, I'm cool with it. They do that at the highest rate in the league. Everybody say Warriors. Warriors. The Jazz need a timeout. Oh. Stay getting money. Yeah. So Curry, Moody, Horford, each with a 3. And Steph just hit Moody backdoor for a layup to open the game for Golden State. Couple of defensive lapses for them, though. Hopefully that gets worked out here, and they cruise to a win over a Jazz team that's not quite there yet. Not going to talk about that today. $112 people watching. Let's go. Warriors, Jazz. On a good old-fashioned Wednesday night. Trade deadline in a week. So I'm pretty pumped to see what Golden State conjures up in terms of offers for Giannis that we hear about, and talks and discussions getting serious. I don't know. You guys think, in your heart of hearts, do you guys think the Warriors will trade for Giannis? What do you think? Will the Warriors trade for Giannis? Let me know. What do you guys think? Will the Warriors trade for Giannis? Throw it in the chat whether you think so or not. I mean, I said it on a show last week. They wouldn't have the assets if you asked me. But apparently people who cover the NBA at a very high level and are insiders of the league believe Golden State is a very competitive package. Here we go. Here's Steph after the Warriors force a turnover, and he gives it back to the Jazz here. Keontae George up ahead, and then this is a sloppy basketball game. They give it right back to Golden State. Dubs have a 3-on-2 here to Moody. Back to Steph. Now back to Moody, wide open in the corner. Another three, and in and out. It goes. Rebound to the Jazz. Ace Bailey coming up with it. Here we go. Bailey, right wing. He's got Steph. He steps it back. Three, no good. Rebound, Draymond. Up ahead to Pods. He'll stop, pop, and shoot a triple. That one goes. Podziemski nails a three after a rough start to the game. Here's Markkanen. He'll drive to the cup. Oh, he gets swatted by Horford. Right into the hands of Svi in the corner. His three's no good. Rebound. Almost goes out of bounds, but Steph saves it. Into the hands of Pods, and here come the Tubs. Draymond going to bring it up court. Now back to Podziemski. He's got Markkanen on him. Draymond sets him a screen. Now back outside. Draymond, he'll launch a three from the top of the key. That is no good after a couple of bounces, but Moody's there for the rebound. He puts up a short shot. His putback's no good either, but another offensive rebound. Moody layup is good. Nice effort, nice hustle for number 4, Moses Moody. Let me see some fours in the chat. Let me see some fours in the chat for Moody, who's up to 7 of the Warriors' first 16 points. As the three is up and good for Keontae George. Here's Steph. Guarded by Svi. High ball screen from Draymond. Now he's got Nurkic on him. Step back three in the corner. Oh, yeah! Curry! Chefing up. Come on, man. That's green. That's green. Steph's second triple of the night. I don't know why they haven't updated it on my screen yet. There it is. And another miss from Utah here. Podziemski with the rebound. He'll drive on the fast break. Draws contact. Can't get it to go, but he will go to the line for 2 free throws here. The Warriors up 6. A little over midway through the first quarter. As Podziemski goes to the line here, we are 5 likes away from 50. When we get there, I'm cracking open my first Happy Dad of the night. Got a little Texas fruit punch here. We'll crack that open once we get there. Podziemski, free throws up and good. Second one coming here after a couple of substitutions for Utah. As we have Bryce Sensabaugh checking in along with Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo checking in with Isaiah Collier and Kyle Filipowski. So 4 in. Deontay George remains as Podziemski hits a pair. Deontay George going to swing over to Sensabaugh. Now to the middle. There is Kyle Anderson with a little pump fake and short push shot. That's no good. He short-armed it. And the Warriors with the rebound. Quentin Post has checked in for Golden State, but another turnover, yes. As this game is just incredibly sloppy so far. Ball up ahead, pump fake, 3, net drops. Bryce Sensabaugh nailing a 3. Cutting that Warrior lead to 5. Quentin Post up top, waiting for something to happen. Curry comes to the DHO, and another turnover. Wow, this is not good ball at all. In the lane, Steph tried to draw a charge. There's a no call. The ball swung into the corner, and they call a jump ball as Collier drove to the cup. So hopefully Golden State wins this jump ball. Yeah, Pods flying on that pump fake from Sensabaugh. Yeah, Steph up to a couple of turnovers already. I mean, Golden State, both teams, honestly, with 4 turnovers apiece. Not great. Guy Santos with the jump ball win there versus Isaiah Collier, and Golden State has it. D'Anthony Melton going to bring the ball up. Is Melton going to go right at that Jazz defense. Right at Filipowski, but he cuts him off. Good defense there by the Duke product. Ball swung now to Guy Santos in the corner. He's got Collier defending. And now back out to Melton. Melton will drive into the floor, swing to Will Richard in the corner. He'll launch a 3, and that's no good. Rebound fought for and gathered by Quentin Post. Second chance opportunity is swung out to Steph. His 3-pointer no good either. Oh yeah, but it finds Will Richard after Guy Santos fought for a third chance opportunity, and the Warriors clean things up with a layup. 23-16, Golden State certainly giving a big time effort on the glass tonight, which I love. As Sensabaugh gets another clean look from the right side. That 3 is no good, and Post grabs the board. 23-16 here, 3:19 left in the first quarter. Post going to find Curry. Now Steph has Filipowski on him outside. Steph going to drive in the lane, draw contacts, and they're going to call a foul on Filipowski there. Kyle Filipowski, I went to play middle school basketball against him. Played also, I think, early high school basketball against him, too. And AAU. Here we go. Curry at the line for 2 free throws. Expect these to drop. First one's good. Steph with 7 in the first quarter so far. And Curry nails both free throws after that one rolls around the rim and in. Collier going to bring it up. The former #1 overall high school prospect. Filipowski, another super highly touted high school prospect. He gets the ball inside down low to Kyle Anderson, and not much Warriors defense going on in the paint as he gets an easy layup. Here's Curry, going to give it to a rolling Quentin Post. He'll swing down low to Santos, who kicks it out. Melton, catch and shoot triple. Good! D'Anthony Melton, 4-3. And the Jazz are going to respond with another 2-pointer. Anderson going to give it to a curling Isaiah Collier, who drives into the paint, and he throws up a little float shot, and that's good. Okay. Not much interior defense going on from Golden State tonight, but hey, they're responding with a barrage of threes. As Guy Santos gets into the lane, his layup, acrobatic move is good. Fell to the ground there. As Golden State finds themselves up 10 here, 30-point first quarter. Love the offense. Can't even say I'm on the defense here, but the Jazz have gotten a couple of open looks that they've missed. Man, 2:07 left in that first quarter. Jazz taking side out of bounds into Filipowski now with Isaiah. Gonna call another foul here. Buddy Hield just checked in. Whistle at Guy Santos, his first foul. And they'll just side out of bounds from the opposite side of the court. Into Filipowski again. They'll run the set from that side. Collier going to give it to Sensabaugh. Back to Collier. Now back to Sensabaugh, right wing. Shot's no good. And here come the Dubs on the break. Oh, Hield gets rid of it quick to Santos. He wanted to give it back outside to Hield, but a miscommunication. He throws it out of bounds. Another Warrior turnover. That's at least 5, maybe 6 in the quarter. Not loving this. Look, I get it. Golden State's up 10, but still want it to be clean hoops. And it's not. And another foul here. All for the ball. I mean, what is this ref show going on right now? Let the boys play a little bit. Oh, is it a D3? Defensive 3 seconds? I don't know, man. Laura Markkanen nails the free throw, making it a 9-point game. Here we go. And the Jazz turn it over. I mean, this game is terrible, execution-wise. In transition, a 3 is found as Will Richard in transition. No hesitation, pulls and connects. And on the way, the other break, Laura Markkanen misses a 3, and it'll go out of bounds off of Utah there. And wow, I mean, Golden State just knocking down threes tonight. What are they? They are 7 of 14. Yeah, 7 threes in the first quarter is absurd. They have as many points in threes as the Jazz have total. Let's see how the rest of this unfolds. Still got a minute and 18 left. Let's hit some more. Santos. Gonna give it to Hield up top. Buddy. Might want a heat check here. He's sizing a man up. Going at Filipowski. And they're gonna give it to a cutting Santos. Down to the corner. Post. Gonna back down Markkanen. Going to the lane. His hook shot no good. And the rebound to the Jazz. And almost stolen. Intercepted by D'Anthony Melton, but he knocks it out of bounds. 53 seconds left here. Golden State with a 33-point first quarter already. Here are the Jazz. Probably going to go for a 2-for-1 here as Collier drives at Santos. He swings to the corner to Filipowski. Ball's knocked away, and now here come the Warriors on the break. Melton, Euro step, layup. No good, but a foul. Golden State will go to the line here trying to get 35 on the board in the first quarter. And it's a 2-for-1 opportunity here. There's 33.8 seconds left in the opening period. First free throw. He's got a free throw issue. Misses the first. Come on. On these. Second one's good. Here comes Utah. I admit that may have been a backcourt from Isaiah Collier there. He's defended nice by D'Anthony Melton. Now he gets a switch on to Guy Santos. Ball swung to Lauri Markkanen, who's going to go at Melton here. Spin. Nice double from the Warriors. Nice rotation and closeout from Hield, but the 3 is nailed by Filipowski there. 11 seconds left in the quarter. Melton's going to bring it up. Melton going right to the basket. Kicks it to Richard. Now up top, Hield. 3, 2, turns it over. 1, they get it off, and it misses. Golden State after a, how many turnover first quarter? At least 6 turnover first quarter. I don't think that counted yet. That's got to be 6 turnovers. Yep, 6 turnovers in the first quarter. Not ideal. You forced 7, but sloppy basketball through 12 minutes. Grade the Warriors first quarter for me, A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give it a B minus. Give it a B minus because I wasn't. They got lucky. They hit a bunch of threes. If they didn't, they would be just as ugly, maybe losing the quarter. We'll talk about it more in a second. First, though, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor, and that's Rocket Money. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me and tells me that I don't need to spend all this useless, spending on drinks or food or just eating out when I could be eating inside and making my own groceries there. It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks subscriptions and has the ability to cancel within the app with a few taps, saving time and avoiding changes and charges. The app consolidates checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, and investments into one single dashboard, so all of your finances are right in front of you in a clear picture. It gives you a clear view of your finances. It also has automated savings that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Has a little bit of a set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money does all the work for you. It'll even give you alerts on your phone when an unauthorized or a large purchase is made, just to make sure that nobody is out there doing you wrong. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. That's rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. rocketmoney.com/warriorschat, and all that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Shout out to Rocket Money. They are awesome. They're going to help me this year a ton. Link's going in the chat right now. So Steph just passed Paul Pierce for NBA's all-time leading scorers list to 19th. With his first points tonight, they were tied. Could Steph get into the top 10? Oh, yeah, easily. He will. Here we go. Ball swung outside. Buddy Hield finds an open 3, and that one's good to open the second quarter. Golden State continues their hot shooting. Back up 13. Filipowski, top of the key. Surveying. They give it to Collier. They'll set him a screen. And the ball's kicked into the stands. Big time kick there. Yeah, Steph should get into the top 10. Because he'll pass Shaq. I think he'll pass Westbrook, too. He's only 600 points off. He should pass him at the end of the year. Alrighty. Here we go. Floater inside, in and out. By Sacramento. Oh my God, Sacramento. The purple. I'm thinking about the Kings and Westbrook. The Jazz. Into the corner, Draymond now up top. Another Hield 3. It's open, same spot. He connects again. Buddy Hield. Give me some 7s in the chat. Buddy Hield's being a real basketball player tonight. Buddy Hield's being a real basketball player tonight. Let's go. We did pass 50 likes. Appreciate all you guys. We'll crack open this happy dad here. Let's go. A little fruit punch. Oh, yeah. Marketing triple, no good. So the Jazz ice cold and the Warriors are hot from 3. As Pods. They should take advantage of this. No, instead they'll turn it over. Right into the hands of Sensabaugh. He gets blocked. They're going to say a travel. Travel called on Sensabaugh and up and down perhaps. Oh, yeah. Right? It's the ball? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Another heel 3. Heat check. No good. Rebounded by Utah. As another rejection inside. Golden State's coming to play. Golden State's coming to play tonight. They got embarrassed. They kind of got walked down by Minnesota on the second night of that back-to-back, even though they themselves probably punted the game. All right. Finds Filipowski in the corner again. Same spot he hit the last triple, and he hits one again. So it's a three-point party tonight. Who's going to win the battle? Hield in the corner. He'll go baseline at Ace Bailey. Draymond open in the corner. He'll launch a three. That's short. The reason Hield probably didn't hit him. Pods did, and he missed. Warriors force another turnover, though. Here's Steph. Finds Hield. He has to save it, though, and it turns over again. Yep, I mean, my goodness, this is bad. Filipowski in the lane. Layup is up and good, and he's got 8 points at least. Warriors call timeout as the Jazz cut their lead to 11. I mean, how many turnovers do we have to have before we get serious? 8 turnovers now. The Jazz have 9. I don't care. I did just crack open my Happy Dad. I will let you guys know that we do have some deals on tonight's show. If you guys want to support and you have already liked the video, you subscribe, you've been in the chat, you want to do all those good things, you want to support the show a little bit more, you can send in a super chat, $ next to the chat box to contribute. You'll get your name, your message, your avatar when you put in the super chat up on screen here. We have a system to put that up, and we'll have a good time, give you a special shout out, and do one of these things, depending on how much you send in. Every $5 super chat, you can pick a song, and I'll sing it. We'll do some Smitty karaoke here on the program. Every $10 super chat, you've been seeing me bounce this basketball around. Yeah. We get some names on this basketball. This is a Warriors Today Hall of Fame. This is a Warriors Today community relic here. It's the Dub Club. You get a spot on the Dub Club. You see a bunch of names. People are in the chat right now that are on this ball. You can get your name on it today if you send in a $10 super chat. And every $20 super chat, I do have the world famous 1800 tequila on us as well. We can take some shots of it. I got the shot glass on me too, and we can get into some of that. So $ next to the chat box if you'd like to contribute. 193 people watching. Only 57 likes though. Would love to get to 100 likes. I know not everybody can send in a super chat. It's by no means required, but if you want to support today's show for free, take 2 seconds, go down below and hit the like button. 43 likes away from 100. Let's go. $42. I do have a tequila bottle, yes. Is it true that the Dubs are the best trade package to acquire them? I don't know, man. I mean, some people are saying that. Maybe this is, though, early propaganda. The ESPN people are going to make their rounds. They're going to say everybody's got the best trade package. This team has the most compelling package this day. That team has the most compelling package the next day. Or some teams are going to say other teams have the most compelling package on the same day. It doesn't matter, depending on who you ask. Brian Windhorst, his early propaganda has been that the Warriors do have the most appealing trade package. They have the most appealing draft asset trade package. I don't think that's remotely close. They can offer the most, and some people think they're going to be very high valued draft picks that Golden State can send out. So we will see. We will see. All right, back to action here. Curry makes a man stumble. Step back three is no good, though. Sells the highlight. We're 38 likes away from 100. Oh, another rejection there. Unless it was a really bad shot. But Golden State can't come up with the ball. They're going to call a foul on Utah here. Kyle Anderson getting a little too physical. You hate Melton? No, Melton's a beast, bro. Melton's a beast. Here we go. Steph swings Al Horford on the right wing. And another Warriors turnover. Markkanen steals it. And he gets stripped. Another Jazz turnover. I mean, my goodness, 20 turnovers combined already in this game. Melton gives it to a trailing Horford. Now back to D'Anthony. He'll drive. Give it to a cutting Hield. His layup. Up and good. They call it goaltend. It already went through, and then it was just tapped. But definitely counts, and the Warriors score on the break. "19 bench points from Golden State, by the way, which is pretty respectable. We'd love to see that. Filipowski going to give it to Markkanen. Laurie, and he's going to give it to Walter Clayton, who will stop popping the mid-range. He airballs. The Jazz are bad. Maybe I gave him too much credit in the pregame. Draymond. Back cutting is Melton into the corner. Hield, wide open three. Nice set from Golden State because the three is connected. And the Dubs are up 16. 16-point lead for the Dubs. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Keep the pressure on. Go in by 30 tonight. Why not? Here is Clayton left wing. Guarded by Draymond. That can't go well for him. Throws it up top to Laurie. Laurie will drive. Go to the cup. Put up two. And that's blocked by Horford. And there at the buzzer, Kyle Filipowski flipping it up and in. And they find Steph. He'll launch a deep three. That's no good again. So Steph's just not in the right spot right now shooting the basketball. Laurie swings to the corner. 3 up from Ace Bailey. That's no good. And the Warriors get the rebound. It's Hield up ahead to Draymond. Draymond picks up his dribble and swings it to Horford. He gets it back up top to Green. Now finds Melton. Melton going to drive. Middle of the floor. And gets stripped and turn it over. So another Golden State turnover on the break. Clayton stops, pops 3. No good. This game is ugly. Offensive rebound. Now Clayton has it again. Cutting is Anderson. And he lays it up and in. Couple of bad sequences there, man. This has been some ugly, ugly, ugly hoops. Hawks are beating the Celtics. Interesting. As a foul will be called here on Anderson, his second. Draymond coming around the screen. All right, here we go. Melton has it, going to get a screen from Horford. Now to Moody, into the corner, Pods. Not great spacing from Golden State here. It gets it back up top to D'Anthony. With 4 to shoot, Melton's got to make a move. He makes a move on Jusuf Nurkic, gets some space, but bricks the 3. Doesn't even hit rim. Here come the Jazz again. I mean, this is... I feel bad for the people who pay money to see this. Step back 3 from Bailey is good. And now the Warriors lead single digits. I mean, they've stunk outside of hitting these threes, man. Like they've been stinking it up. Another foul's called here on Utah. Off of the ball. 9 turnovers for Golden State. I feel like it's been 15. Alrighty. Here is Steph going to kick out to Post, who's open for 3. He takes it and doesn't make it. Jazz on the break. Swing to the corner. Nurkic 3. Good. 6-point game just like that. Call a timeout, Steve. Warriors are up 16 just now. Leads cut less than half. And the Warriors are going to not turn it over. Jazz are upset about the call. 10 on the shot clock for Golden State here. This is brutal. It's a bad watch. Steph to inbound to Moody. And another foul called on the Jazz. Collier this time called for one. Warriors, I guess, in the favor of the officials? I don't know. I don't even know. Refs are just blowing the whistle a lot for both sides. Here's Pods. He throws up a floater because he feels contact and he gets another call. Pods will go to the line. I think it's like 4 fouls in the last 30 seconds. It's not an entertaining product, Adam Silver. Nobody wants to watch this. Brutal. What do you think will happen to the Dubs, given that this could be Steve's last season as head coach? If Giannis is getting traded for, it's not Steve's last year as head coach. Two free throws good for Podziemski there. Warriors back up 8. Ball finds Nurkic, who hits a cutting Keontae George, who tries to get a layup up and good, but no. It will miss, and he is fouled going to the free throw line. Chris Mannix said he thinks that trading Giannis this summer is the most likely scenario. The injury changes things. Shut Giannis down, slip in a lottery, and trade him and Turner this summer and start a well-capitalized rebuild. That may be what is better for the Bucks. We'll see. Keontae George, second free throw. That one misses as well. He misses a pair. Not a good product for either side right now. Pods has it. Get a screen from Post. Back outside, Quinn Post. He's got some space. He'll take it and make it. QP, 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 QP for 3. Give me some QPs down in the live chat. Warriors still got to get this win. Get as many wins as possible before they try to make a Giannis trade or some sort of trade. The Jazz drive and Keontae George is fouled again. George, free throw is good. Do you want this big trade to go down for Giannis? Looks at the no. Trade for Giannis. That time, George makes both free throws. Paz going to give it to Santos. Now back to him. Post setting a screen. Now back up top. Santos open, but he hits the more open Moses Moody from the right wing, but he can't connect. And the Warriors pick up a pass here. Another forced turnover here. And Melton open for 3. That one's good. I mean, the Warriors have how many threes now? The 13 in the first half? Maybe just that. Maybe that's the 12th. Maybe that's the 12th. No, it's 13. It's third. Oh, no, never mind. That was the 12th. As Pods gets the Jazz rebound. Into the corner. Moody, 3. Yes! Golden State back up 15 just like that. I mean, it's raining tonight. It's raining. Collier going to give it up top. Nurkic, top of the key 3. That's no good. A long rebound. It goes out of bounds, and Golden State will have it. 11-2 run for the Dubs here. I mean, Golden State this season is the number 5 all-time three-pointers made per game by a team. All time. Boston Celtics in 2024-25. We're number 1. As a deflection out of bounds by Santos keeps it with Utah. What would I give for Laurie? Kuminga, Healed, Moody, like, I don't know. So banked in 3 goes in for Utah. Banked in 2, excuse me. For Ace Bailey. Here's Melton. Oh, nice Euro step move. Thought he got hit, but they call him the second time, but that won't go either. Oh. They're going to say foul on Melton. Travel? They say he didn't hit rim on the first one? That's weird. Floater's up and good from Nurkic. I feel like the refs just stole one there. They hit the rim. Pods swings to Moody. Heat check 3 for him. Oh, Moody! Moses Moody's having a night so far. 13 points for him in the first half. George goes to the rack. A lot of contact, no call. Golden State up ahead. Santos, layup. That's good. Golden State back up 16, tying their largest lead of the night. Moses Moody with 13 first half points, 3 triples. Drop some 4s in the chat for him. He'll pick up Isaiah Collier here. Ball swung to Ace Bailey. Now outside with Keontae George. They say jump ball. D'Anthony Melton got his hands in there. Brandon Sutton, what's going on? Moody's untouchable, Hark? Yeah, okay. Let's go, man. A timeout on the floor here. Golden State has hit 14 first half threes. 7 in the first quarter, I believe, and then 7 in this one as well. Wow. 10 turnovers, though. Good thing Utah has 10, too. We'll talk more in a second. First, though, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor on the show. Wait, did we talk about Rocket Money already this quarter? No, I don't think we did. Maybe we did. No, we did not. So we'll talk about Rocket Money. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me and tells me that I don't need to spend all this useless, spending on drinks or food or just eating out when I could be eating inside and making my own groceries there. It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks subscriptions and has the ability to cancel within the app with a few taps, saving time and avoiding changes and charges. The app consolidates checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, and investments into one single dashboard, so all of your finances are right in front of you in a clear picture. It gives you a clear view of your finances. It also has automated savings that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Has a little bit of a set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money does all the work for you. It'll even give you alerts on your phone when an unauthorized or a large purchase is made, just to make sure that nobody is out there doing you wrong. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. That's rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. rocketmoney.com/warriorschat, and all that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Shout out to Rocket Money. That link's in the chat. 208 people watching, 75 likes. Can we get to 100 likes by halftime? That would be huge. We are 25 away. That would greatly, greatly help out the stream, help out more people seeing the stream. And if you have liked the video and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button too. Free Warriors content. We'll be covering this Giannis trade saga over the next week and a half. Jump ball here. Remember, Golden State forced, and they win it. So I call that as another forced turnover by Golden State. Oh, my goodness. Nobody gives D'Anthony Melton any respect, and they were right not to. He short arms the three. Almost another turnover. Oh, my goodness. Guy Santos is diving all over the floor. Jazz have it, though. In the hands of Collier now outside. To Keontae George. He'll launch a three, and that one's good. Hand in the face. Does not matter. 19 likes away. We'll put the live stats back up once we get there. Guy Santos with a nice crossover move. Now he has the Jazz in rotation. Quentin Post found open for three, and QP nails it. Golden State back up 16 here. A foul by Pods in the backcourt. I mean, Golden State 15 first half threes. 17 likes away. Do it for Money Mullen. Money Chris Mullen. I know there's 17 people in our chat that haven't liked the video. So Podziemski gets called for a take foul there. Markkanen at the free throw line for one. Jazz will get possession. 15 for 30 from three. That's unreal. They're shooting better from three than they are from the field. 16 assists on those 21 made baskets. It's good. I mean, on track for 30 assists, which is awesome. They're just shooting it at a high level tonight, man. $65. I mean, they could score 70 in the first half. Who knows? Oh, nice backdoor cut by Collier there, and good pass by Keontae George. They're laughing their way back down the court. 64-51, and Moody open for three. Oh, that one almost went. Out of bounds, they're going to say to the Jazz. And they get into the paint again. Another floater up and good from Keontae George. And quickly like that, it's 11. Jazz not out of it yet. Maybe if Golden State didn't have 10 turnovers in the first half, they would be up 20. Here's Pods. Swinging to Richard into the corner. Moody near back cutting Richard. Giving off to Guy Santos. Pump fakes. And he gets it knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Golden State here with 9 to shoot. Alrighty. Ball's inbounded up top to Quentin Post. He'll put the ball on the deck and swing to Richard in the corner. Will Richard pick up his dribble and swing to the opposite corner to Guy Santos. Pump fake, shoots it. Had to get it up, and he airballed. Shot clock violation. Or they call a foul? They call a foul. Wow, Guy Santos going to the line for three. Smart pump fake it ends up being by Guy. Oh, yeah. He's fouled. So 3 free throws coming up for Guy Santos here. Misses the first. $12 likes away from 100. We got 35 seconds left until the half. Help us get there. Let's take a big old swig of this Happy Dad when we do. Really? Joe Mazzulla went after the ref? So 2 free throws up and good there for Gee. Looks like the Warriors will get the last possession of the quarter. Inside, turnaround jumper now for Markkanen is smooth. So an 11-point game here with the Warriors having the last possession. 20 seconds left. Pods brings it over half court. Still with it up top. It's going to be Quinton Post setting him a screen. He switched on to Keontae George defending. Trying to step through move. Throws it up and it somehow gets the roll. Brandin Podziemski right before the buzzer. 0.9 left. Wow. And that was, don't know how he got that off with 0.9 left. They clearly did not start the clock quickly enough. But hey, it misses and the Warriors go into the break up 13. A 68-point first half where they hit 15 threes. Golden State somehow didn't put this thing away, hitting 15 threes in a first half. But is what it is. They got a second half to play. Still got to play it. What's that grade for the first half that you guys got, though? A, B, C, D, or F? I'm going to give it an A-. Nah, B+, B+, B+. You're up 13 against one of the worst teams in the league. 13's nothing in the NBA. And you have 10+ turnovers. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So, you're shooting it really well. That's not guaranteed to last. Like, look at this. Get those grades down in the chat. I'm giving it a B+, just because it's impressive to hit that many threes. 15 to 31, shooting nearly 50% from deep. It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Man. Halftime break. Warriors up 13 in Utah. Steph didn't even do all that much, to be honest. I mean, he had 8. But, again, a bit inefficient shooting the basketball. Hopefully they go out there and trade for Giannis, and he's rejuvenated and shooting it at a crazy clip. Moses Moody, your leading scorer in the first half. He had 13. Pods had 9. It was spread pretty well across the board. I mean, guys have shot the ball well. Pods all over the stat sheet today with 9, 4, and 5 in that first half. Melton with 7. He was doing his thing. Even Will Richard got in on the action. He hit a 3. Draymond hasn't scored, but he's done his thing. Good defense. Healed with 11, which is always good to see him showing up and being a basketball player. Quinton Post, I believe, has scored a good bit. He has 6, 2 threes for him. And Horford opened the night scoring with a 3. Obviously, Kuminga remains out with that knee bone bruise. Who knows if he'll play another game with the Golden State Warriors. Man. A-. I'm giving it a B+. I'm giving it a B+. If you guys do not mind, I'm going to grab something in a moment. But first, I'll let you guys know that we had some deals going on, but now they're cut in half. Any super chat during the halftime break, why not? Let's have some fun. This is Smitty Karaoke. Any super chat that comes in, you can pick a song. We'll do it on the program today. $10 super chat. You're on the Dub Club. Get your name on the ball, and we'll do a shot of tequila. Dun, 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 dun. We'll get involved. We'll get involved. Odds of the Warriors landing Giannis? I don't know, man. I think it's as good as any other team. I will say that. I don't know if they're the favorite, but I will say I think they have as good of a chance as anybody. So I'm going to go grab something real quick across the room that I can't reach right now, and I'll be right back. Let's go. Bring back Butler next season. Keep our roster. You think we win a championship with Jimmy Butler off a torn ACL? I don't know, Jim. I mean, I need to see. Like, I don't know, man. The Warriors' offer right now would probably be better than anything else that's out there. That's what Ramona Shelburne said. Man, I don't know. What? What is this? This is one of the worst trades I've ever seen. This guy put a trade up on Twitter, and it has the Blazers participating as a third team in a Knicks Giannis trade. And it would have Jeremy Grant going to the Knicks in addition to Giannis. And Mikal Bridges would be going to the Trailblazers. But the Trailblazers would be giving up 3 first-round picks. Or at least, swap rights. A pick and 2 swaps. That's absurd. Absolutely not. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. If anybody thinks the Hawks are interested, they don't have any interest in trading that Pelicans pick this year. Jalen Johnson obviously not on the trade block. Giannis, man. I would trade anybody. Four first, 3 swaps. That's what it's going to take. Go all in. Giannis and Steph. What do you guys think? Would you trade all the picks for Giannis? 4 first, 3 swaps. Trade every pick possible for Giannis. Let me know. What Brett Siegel report? The one that he just put out today? I mean, Are they going to try? I mean, yeah. Oh, about getting Wiggins and Giannis? Yeah, I don't know because, like, how are you trading Milwaukee just Jimmy Butler and all the picks? Like, Jimmy Butler, like, you're not going to, like, they don't want, Kuminga at all? I feel like that's somebody that they would want in a deal. They would just trade Portis. I don't know. I'm reading some of this Brett Siegel stuff right now, and clearly the Knicks want Giannis a ton, which is hilarious considering like half their team is going to get traded. What would a starting lineup be with Giannis? I mean, something along the lines of like Steph, Melton, who do you start at the 3? I mean, you'd probably try to keep Moody, or you try to get Wiggins. Like, if you can somehow swing Wiggins and Giannis, then I don't know. That's what Brett Siegel said the Warriors want to do. So maybe you do Steph, Melton, Wiggins, Giannis, and Draymond. I don't know. You probably keep all the centers. Like Horford and Post are going to stay. Yeah. I don't know, man. Windhorse really said it. Everyone else is going to have to try to beat a strong Golden State offer for Giannis. It's crazy. Like Chris Maddox says, the Warriors are willing to offer a Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler headline package with draft picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Warriors are the best assets pick-wise. I think the Warriors are going to get Giannis. I don't know how it's going to happen, but they're going to do it. Insane. What do you guys think? Raiders for life saying, Warriors, either Kuminga, Butler, and 4 first would get it done. I would do it because then when Curry's with the court. Yeah, I mean, of course. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo. I agree, Tuck. I mean, it's definitely the most hope, but it's still pretty unlikely that. I don't even think they may. I think they may keep him until the offseason and just trade him then. And when there's more freedom from some teams financially, and another draft pick comes into the fold. And this is what Mark Grandy's saying this. He's a 95.7 the game host. The Warriors have passed on a number of intriguing options in the past with one person in mind, Giannis. The moment has arrived. If the Warriors pull it off, the decisions over the past 4 years make a whole lot of sense. But if they don't, then what was this all for? That's what it comes down to. Jake Fisher saying, until the trade buzzer sounds, I've been told they're going to explore ways to turn Jimmy Butler into Giannis. All right. Back to action here in the second half. First three ball of the second half is no good for Golden State. It was Steph, way wide open. Probably so surprised he was that open. Three off the wing for Ace Bailey, and that's up and good. Wow, Ace Bailey has been looking pretty solid lately. Moody goes baseline at Bailey. Gives it into the corner. Draymond, he'll launch a three in the face of Nurkic. That's no good. But Horford there for the rebound. Cutting is Moody. His layup, good. A nice pass cross court from Nurkic, but their three is no good. Nurkic the offensive rebound, though. Mykhailiuk into the lane. Euro step. Layup is good over Pods. Here's Podziemski. Gets a screen from Draymond, trying to get down low. Excuse me, that's Horford. He gets it to him, but not really in a good spot to shoot. Now Podziemski back cuts. He swings outside Draymond. Ball fake, three ball up, and in and out. It hit every piece of the rim before falling off. Step back mid-range jumper for Bailey. That one falls off the rim too. Here's Pods into the corner. Moody, he's been hot. Three, no good. Rebound to Svi. He's going to go right at Podziemski the other way. Throwing up a shot, no good. Out of bounds, tapped out by the Jazz. It'll go back to Golden State. This game is ugly, man. It continues to be that way out of the break. Another three for Draymond, no good. That time, Horford there chases down the offensive board. Down low to Moody. Oh, yeah, up and in off the glass and one. Moses Moody up to 15 now. Keontae George gets the screen from Svi up top. It's Pods guarding him. I'll give it to a posting up Nurkic, who swings cross court to Bailey. Bailey, jab step, launches a three. That's no good. Rebound to Podziemski. Here comes Golden State. Draymond going to fake the handoff and go right to the rack. Oh, they're going to say on the floor. No and one for Draymond there. We got the layup up and in. My favorite food? I think chicken wings is my favorite food. Yeah, and I saw the Siegel reports of the J.K. Wiggins swap. I don't know how you make that happen. I mean, if Kuminga is the difference between getting Giannis and not getting Giannis, I don't know if it would be. I would probably doubt it. But if that's the difference for Milwaukee, like they would take somebody's offer if you didn't put in Kuminga in the trade, then no Wiggins at all. No, don't need him. Draymond tried to force it to Steph, and he turned it over. Now the Jazz have some numbers here. Svi goes to the corner, almost gets it stripped, and he ends up tapping the out-of-bounds line and turning it over again. Nice job by Draymond there in transition. Oh, it's 72, 73. Sorry there, Ben. Curry. Oh, he thought about pulling it from 35 feet. Here's Dre. Swings cross court to Horford. Nothing working yet. Now back outside, Draymond. They're going to try to find, not Steph. Horford cutting to the rack, and he slams it up and in. Let's go. Deontay George outside of Markkanen. Podziemski getting a bit too handsy there. Call it for the foul. Ugh. Here we go. An offensive foul here. Going to be called on Svi Mikhailuk. What do you think the chances we get Giannis? I mean, I don't think it's zero, man. I think they got as good of a chance as any other team. It just comes down to how many assets are they willing to unload. I would hope if it's Golden State, man, they would be willing to do anything. This is what Joe Lacob has been doing. He's been passing up all these trades, all these deals, hoarding these draft picks for this moment, for Giannis to be available. As Curry goes to the rim, layup is good. Nice job by Steph there. Noticing the defense was kind of sleeping. 76-60. Golden State back up 16, their largest lead of the night. But we have a kick ball the other way. It'll remain with the Jazz. Both teams combining for 24 turnovers so far this game. It has been ugly. Shot up and no good from the mid-range for Utah. Here's Steph, gets a screen from Dre, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Draymond there. An illegal screen for Green. So another Warrior turnover. Great. Nurkic inside his left-handed push shot's no good. He gets his own offensive rebound, though. A putback layup, no good, but they call it foul because it missed. If it went in, they wouldn't have called the foul. Holly Rowe is the Utah Jazz sideline reporter? Okay. Did not know that. Nurkic free throw, good. Here we go. Second free throw, good. 76-62 Golden State leads here. 7:30 left in the third. Curry trying to make a move, drawing contact, and he does. So Steph here throws a foul. I believe it's on the ground. Nope, Steph going to the free throw line here. So they called it in the act of shooting, which isn't something you see too often with Curry. Curry free throw good. First 2 up and in. One more coming. Here are the Jazz. The Warriors up 17 now. Marketing down the court. Oh, my God. He's dunked on Draymond. Dunk. Just straight. That's a facial. Just stuffs it on Draymond. Will I be streaming for the Warriors next game? I will not. I will not be streaming for the Warriors next game, unfortunately. Right, it's coming up this weekend. Friday, no, I will be gone, unfortunately. Into the corner, Moody. Now Draymond. Swings. Horford. Down low. Curry open. Reverse layup. Good. 81-65 here with 7 minutes to go in the third. Oh, my God. They tried to throw a lob. Got broken up. Golden State forced another turnover. Curry to Richard. Drives past Nurkic. Down low. Horford. Slam. Nice job by the Warriors there in transition. Collier up top. Marking and rolling is Nurkic all alone. Layup is good. Marketing got blitzed with a double, and it left Nurkic wide open rolling to the cup. Steph going to give it up top to Draymond. Now he finds some space after the screen. Oh, yeah! Curry from way downtown. Drop a 30 in the chat. Always love to see that. I'm not going to lie, man. I watched Steph shoot threes in person for the first time, and it was magnificent. He pulled one from like 35 feet out. It was awesome. Steph trying to work his ankle out right now. A little bit slow there to walk off the court. Hopefully he's good. That's not good. Man. Hopefully he's good. Should be fine. Nobody's tweeting about anything, so. Thumbs up there. Let's go. I could have had Curry sign the Dub Club. I didn't get that close. Our seats were good. But not that good. Then I went to go see the Mavericks play the Lakers. Went to go see the Mavs play the Lake Show. LeBron and Luka came back to town. What's up, Mike Nintendo? How goes it, my friend? Good to see you. Warriors up 19 here, halfway through the third quarter. 86-6-7. I'm telling you right now, I'll be straight with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys specifically. But this game is just not the best watch. There's better things I could be doing with 2.5 hours than watch this 48 minutes of basketball. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. What's your question? I cover a lot of teams here at Chat Sports, wear a lot of hats. Warriors, Bills, Celtics, Panthers. Where are my seats at the Dallas game? They're in the corner. They were in the corner. So I was able to see most of the court, which is good. They didn't really have the basket blocking me at all, which was awesome. Now the Warriors, I did see Jonathan Kuminga get hurt. It was right along the baseline that I was kind of adjacent to. When will I be live again? Early next week, it looks like. Early next week. Post up top, Santos. Now down low, Will Richard. He'll kick it back out. Steph. Oh, he thought Santos would be there, and he threw it away. Another turnover. Nurkic somehow getting out of this crazy defense the Warriors are playing. And he turns it over back to Golden State. Nice job by Santos hustling there. Melton the other way on the break. He'll kick it out. Richard swings. Curry. Pump fake. Gives it post into the corner. Wide open. Santos for three. Yes! The Dubs are up 20. Here's Collier. He'll drive. Try to get down low to Keontae George, who gets it knocked out of bounds by Quentin Post. Josh Allen is not on his way out of Buffalo there, Mike. No. Not at all. Josh Allen handpicked Joe Brady to be the next head coach. Here's Keontae George. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound. Post. I'll give it up to Wardell. Steph going to drive. Throw it up. Won't go. We'll see if they give him the free throws here. So Curry now changes his shoes out of those Kobe's from the first half. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, for sure, Mike. Absolutely. So Steph will get free throws here. He nails the first. Not sure what these kicks are. Are those Way of Wade's? I think those are Way of Wade's. Or like, yeah, those are D Wade's. The Way of Wade 12. I'm so hip. Bryce Sensabaugh knocks down a triple. 91-72 because Steph nailed both free throws. Appreciate that, Mike. Another three from the corner for Golden State. That one misses, and the Jazz able to come up with the rebound. Here's Sensabaugh the other way, right to the rack. He's fouled by Gee. Sensabaugh will shoot two. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month, and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me
91-73,
and
nice
tells me that
crossover move
I
from
don't need
Melton,
to
who gets to
spend
the paint.
all this
Kicks,
useless
swings,
spending
Santos, opposite
on
corner
drinks
three.
or
That's
food
no good.
or just eating out when I could be eating inside
down the
and
rebound,
making my own groceries there.
had
It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks.
Thank you, Ryan. $14-point game as the Jazz get into layup out in transition. And Steve Kerr will call a timeout. And what was once a 22-point lead, 22-point lead is now 14, just like that. The Jazz, they're back in this thing. This thing is not over at all. So you may have just heard the start of the Rocket Money read, but actually we're going to talk about them right here, right now.
If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me and tells me that I don't need to spend all this useless, spending on drinks or food or just eating out when I could be eating inside and making my own groceries there. It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks subscriptions and has the ability to cancel within the app with a few taps, saving time and avoiding changes and charges. The app consolidates checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, and investments into one single dashboard, so all of your finances are right in front of you in a clear picture. It gives you a clear view of your finances. It also has automated savings that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Has a little bit of a set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money does all the work for you. It'll even give you alerts on your phone when an unauthorized or a large purchase is made, just to make sure that nobody is out there doing you wrong. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. That's rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. rocketmoney.com/warriorschat, and all that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Shout out to Rocket Money. Best in the game at what they do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Steph, when he was having a right foot and ankle issue out of that time, last time out, he asked for a shoe change. Okay, we're all good. He remains in the game. Well, actually, not anymore. Post with a turnaround hook shot. Good. Nice drop step move there. There'll be a foul called here off of the ball before the shot. So Utah will be at the free throw line here as it's the 5th foul on Golden State this quarter. Free throw from Anderson, good. Slow-mo, former Warrior for just a short bit for the Jimmy Butler trade. He's been in Utah. Yeah, he's been in Utah ever since because Utah was a part of that deal. Free throw is good. He never played for the Heat, right? I don't think so.
Melton. Surveying, going to get a screen from post. Now to Pods. Podziemski, crossover. He gets bumped by Filipowski, and they call a foul. Did he play for the Heat, Ryan? I think part of me remembers him playing for the Heat, too. He did play 25 games with Miami. Yeah, so I guess he didn't get rerouted to Utah in that deal. Couple of free throws up and in for Golden State here. Pods up to 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Here we go, Keontae George. Going to swing to Collier into the corner. Sensabaugh 3. Late closeout, and the Warriors will pay for it as Sensabaugh nails it. If you haven't yet, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button. Over 200 people watching. Shout out to everybody who's hit that sub button. 3 subs away from 102,500. Sensabaugh lines up another 3. That's no good. Warriors still have 15. Hit that sub button if you're not yet already. Subscribe to the channel. Melton crosses over into the lane. Spin move. Gets contact. He'll go to the line. Melton's free throw is good. Alrighty. 99-82 now. One more sub away from 102.5. We got to get there on today's show. We need at least one new subscriber. If you're a new subscriber on today's show, type new in the chat. I'll be giving shout outs. The only way you guys can be in the live chat today is if you are subscribed. So if you didn't know that, hit the sub button and change it. Let me know if you're a new sub. Marketing going to go to the free throw line here as he drew a foul. That one's good. And there we go. Faithful Dreamers Club is a new subscriber. Shout out to you. Shout out to Dopey Laser. Just give me a little congrats. Congrats to you guys, man. It's not possible without you. $99.84 here. 147. Heald going to give it to Melton. D'Anthony will drive in the lane, get it stripped. Another turnover. Warriors have done a better job in the second half. Oh my goodness, what a swat off of the glass. A second chance opportunity, though, for the Jazz. It results in a 3 for Keontae George. Now it's a 12-point game. Once again, the Jazz back in it. Here's Pods going at Markkanen. They wouldn't trade him for him, and so Markkanen swats his shot back at him. Warriors get a second chance, though. Post in the corner for 3. Open, no good. And now a 2-on-1 fast break up ahead. Sensabaugh. Oh, my goodness. D'Anthony Melton with a chase down. Oh, they call a late foul. You kidding me? Oh, man. I don't think my dad's calling that a foul. My dad's an official. Yeah, I don't think he's calling that a foul. Steve Kerr's going to call a challenge here, but he clearly hit him in the hand, and if the hand's a part of the ball now today, I mean, that's a foul. Yeah. C-Site, I mean, I think Steve Kerr is going with a little bit of a let's not play the old guys as much as we can tonight. They're up double digits on the Jazz. If they need Steph to win the game, they'll bring him in. He'll play obviously again, but I don't think he's going to play the entire fourth or anything like that. The last 5 games, Draymond Green. Ooh. Draymond is so it's 3 for 14. That'd be 6 for 23. 14 for 37. So he's far less than he's like 40% from the field. Oh, what's up, Beast? Yeah, I'm all good. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. We got 12-point lead. It's the Jazz. Yeah, this is not fun basketball. It's like 30 turnovers combined. It's really, really bad. Look at this. Yeah. Really bad hoops. Warriors hit like 15 threes in the first half, though. It was kind of crazy. Who is this? We got sends the ball at the free throw line. First one's good because Steve Kerr failed the challenge. Melton thought he had a sick chase down. He slapped him right on the hand. The second one's good for Sensabaugh, too. Draymond's stats since Jimmy Butler has been hurt have been horrific. My God. Oh, my God. So bad. Yep. It's just if Steph doesn't play, he doesn't play. Here's Golden State. Melton swings over to Hield. He's got some space. He'll take it from 30 feet out. Back iron, no good. Later, brother. Warriors get another offensive rebound, though, and Quentin Post with a nice move and a slam dunk. Post in double figures now. He's got 10. 3 for Keontae George. That might have been partially blocked. Jazz get the old board, though. Here's Sensabaugh. Kick it out to Kyle Anderson. Doesn't catch the ball cleanly, so he gets into the lane. Dumps it off, though. Markkanen, nice dunk. Warriors defenders converged on Kyle Anderson. And Laura Markkanen got a dunk out of it. Not exactly who you want to leave. You know, he's not the biggest offensive threat. You can leave him one-on-one. Melton gets it stripped, and on the break is Isaiah Collier. Fast break layup. It's an 8-point game, just like that. $38 points in the third quarter. And that was just before the buzzer. I didn't even hear the buzzer. That's crazy. Alrighty. So now I kind of need the chat to get serious a little bit with this being an 8-point game. Hold up your fours. I don't understand why this is like some sort of ridiculous competitive game. The Warriors are up 22 points. Now it's an 8-point game. Not good. Not good. Drop your fours in the chat. Hold them up. Ryan Wong has the right idea. Eight-point game all of a sudden. They need to come out of this fourth quarter firing. Oh, boy. Giannis' mom just posted a throwback photo of Giannis in the Miami Heat arena. Do I think we'll get Giannis? I'm not so sure. I think it's unlikely. Oh, yeah, last bucket counts. Let's do this. One more quarter of basketball. What is Bryce Sensabaugh doing? 14 points for him tonight. Unreal. Crazy. Here we go. Fourth quarter action. Anderson has it near the high post. He's going to go at Draymond. He'll kick it out to Ace Bailey. He's guarded by Will Richard. Bailey picks up his dribble. He'll swing cross court. And they're going to say Anderson stepped out of bounds. Turnover on the Jazz. Both teams with 15 turnovers. It's been an ugly game. But Golden State is shooting 17 of 42 from three. So, very, very good there. Curry in the game now. Trying to put these guys away. Jazz have clawed back and made it an 8-point game. Buddy Hield will drive. Kick. Richard open. Three right wing. Yes! Will Richard. 4-3. Back in front by 11. 18th three of the night for Golden State. Here's Anderson who will drive. Layup at the rim. That's no good. He gets his own offensive rebound. He'll kick it out. Three ball. That's no good. Rebound Hield. Come on. Steph wants a screen. He gives it to Hield instead. Into the corner. Moody will launch a three. Yes! 19th three of the night for Golden State. Come on. Collier in the lane. Little push shots. Good. He got some space. Moved the man out of the way there. Hield. Got put on his heels. Back to 12. Steph is fouled. I think he's going to the line here. Yep. Steph going to get to shoot free throws. Actually getting some calls tonight. The refs have been blowing the whistle every 5 seconds. It's been a bad watch. Steph with 20 with 2 free throws pending. Misses the first. Steph misses the first free throw. Makes the second. Collier going to give it to Anderson. Dribble handoff with Sensabaugh. Now in the hands of Markkanen. Now back to Collier. Back to Bryce Sensabaugh. He'll launch a three. Catch and shoot, and he makes it. 17 now for Bryce Sensabaugh. He's a good ball player, man. 17 for the kid. 3-ball for Steph, though. Can't answer. Collier, full head of steam, right to the rack. Blocked, but a foul. Moody's been pretty good, yeah. Yeah, Courtney. He's been shooting the ball well lately. Hopefully Golden State can hold on to this lead, man. Losing this would be tough. Back to single digits. 8-point lead once again for Golden State after a few free throws. So sense ball up to 19 now. Curry gets a look from 3, though, after the Draymond screen, and it's good! Wardell. Can't bench Draymond when he sets screens like those for Steph to get some space. Sense ball's got to pick it up and give it over to Collier. Down low, in the lane. Now outside to Markkanen. His 3 is blocked. Kyle Anderson, the offensive rebound, but Ace Bailey, is right there to slam it off the easy dump pass. Curry splits the double team. He gets in the lane. Layup is good and one. Curry taking over here in the fourth quarter. What else is new? 26 now for the chef. Draymond's 0-5, but he can affect the game without scoring. Curry for the and-1 free throw. It drops. And he's up to 27 on the day. Hey, who knows? If he goes off for a crazy fourth quarter, he could end up with 40. Oh, Warriors forced turnover here. It's Will Richard, and he gets it stripped away right back. There's 2 more turnovers right there for Golden State and Utah. Up top with Kyle Anderson. He gets a screen. And now switched onto him is Curry. He'll spin, drive, kick. Collier, 3. That's short. And an offensive rebound for the Jazz. Sensabaugh, driving, floater. Banked, good. Man, what a bucket by Bryce Sensabaugh. Warriors going to come back down and score. Oh, yeah, he finds out Horford leaking. And the Jazz not getting back in transition. Nice feed from Steph. Easy layup for Horford. 16 second half points for Bryce Sensabaugh, who drives, kicks, ball swung around to a Markkanen 3. Yes. 9-point game. Curry brings it over midcourt. Swings to Moody. Now going to give it to a posting up Horford. They're going to try to find Steph open. They can't get it to him. Horford's going to back down Collier in the lane. Kick. Draymond. He's wide open for 3. He's going to take it. And way off. Oh, but look at this. Will Richard cleaning things up. Scrappy. Getting the offensive rebound and the putback layup. 15 second chance points, but 22 for Utah tonight. Ball's deflected out of bounds again by Golden State here. Up 11, 7:30 left. .311. Watching right now. If you haven't yet, go down below. Hit that subscribe button. Free Warriors content all the time. These Giannis trade rumors are only going to heat up more and more. We're covering them for you here on the channel. Hit that sub button. Free Warriors content all the time. Ace Bailey mid-range stepped into one. No good. Rebound of Podziemski. So Steph is subbed out here. We'll see if he returns. Golden State can put these guys away. There's no reason to bring them back in. And the Warriors turn it over. Ace Bailey with the steal there. Going to give it up to Markkanen. Larry dribble handoff with Keontae George, who drives. Floater, no good. Rebound Golden State. They're on the break now. Melton going to drop it off to Will Richards. Swing. Horford ball fake. He drives. Richard, 3. Oh! Will Richards on fire tonight. That was high-level ball movement by Golden State. High-level hoops. 13 for Will Richards tonight. Drop some threes in the chat for him, because he's got 3 of them. And marking down low for a dunk. Pause. Let the ball roll all the way to midcourt so they could run some more time off the clock. Melton, jump stop, giving it to a cutting Richard. Now to Guy Santos. His reverse layup is good. Moving around. Bryce sends the ball there underneath the basket. And he gets 2. Market in transition 3. That's short. And it bounces the long rebound to Will Richard. Up ahead, Melton open in the corner for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Keontae George. Mid-range jumper this time for George. That one's short. Oh, here comes Melton down the lane. Kicking it to Guy. Santos going to put it up top now in the hands of Pods. Podziemski. Horford posting up on Keontae George. This is a good look. Whistle away from the ball here. Golden State will get a fresh shot clock of 14 seconds. And we'll have a timeout here on the floor. So, one more time on tonight's stream, we'll tell you guys about our sponsor on the show, and that's Rocket Money. If there's one thing I know about myself, is that I'm not the smartest spender in the world. I don't know how to budget that well. So for 2026, I'm taking charge of my finances, and I'm using Rocket Money to help me do it. The best personal finance app in the game. I was spending so much time each month and so much stress each month when my bills would come in at the end, and I see all the ridiculous spending habits that I had. Rocket Money identifies all of those for me and tells me that I don't need to spend all this useless, spending on drinks or food or just eating out when I could be eating inside and making my own groceries there. It also helps you cancel hidden subscriptions, which has helped me do as well. When I had a streaming service that I had 2 subscriptions for, Rocket Money identified that and helped me cancel it with just a few clicks. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks subscriptions and has the ability to cancel within the app with a few taps, saving time and avoiding changes and charges. The app consolidates checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, and investments into one single dashboard, so all of your finances are right in front of you in a clear picture. It gives you a clear view of your finances. It also has automated savings that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Has a little bit of a set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money does all the work for you. It'll even give you alerts on your phone when an unauthorized or a large purchase is made, just to make sure that nobody is out there doing you wrong. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. That's rocketmoney.com/warriorschat. rocketmoney.com/warriorschat, and all that information is clickable down in the comment section and description of today's video. Shout out to Rocket Money for sponsoring the show today. I have an itch on my shin. The perks of having hairy legs and wearing tight sweatpants. All right. Golden State going back home after this little 4-game road trip. Friday they play home against the Detroit Pistons, #1 in the Eastern Conference. Games on ESPN. I will not be live for it, unfortunately. We'll be live again on Tuesday, I believe, against the Philadelphia 76ers. So it should be a fun one. Technical free throw, I believe it was. I thought it was a defensive 3 that they called. So Melton nails it, and the Golden State Warriors are up 15 now. CC, it doesn't really matter. The Warriors are up 15. Like, it doesn't matter what Draymond did. Moses Moody, wide open 3 attempt. Oh, yeah, they're feeling it tonight. It's just their night. It's just their night, folks. 22nd 3 made by Golden State on the night. Like, we can't be complaining about Draymond when they're doing that. Missed layup there by Keontae George. So the Warriors up 18. I'm feeling good about this one. May not even need to need Steph back in the game as Keith Santos gets right to the basket going baseline. Up 20. That feels like night-night for the Jazz here. Open 3 for Sensabaugh. That's an air ball. Yeah, this thing's wrapped. Four and a half minutes left. Here is Geese pushed by Nurkic. 4:20 left. Hopefully we don't get many stoppages. It's a 20-point game. And the Warriors have it inbounded now. Horford outside. Gee, wide open 3. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is just a historic night shooting the basketball for them. 23 for 51 from deep. Unreal. Up top, 3 attempts. No good for the Jazz, and the Warriors grab the rebound. Hit some more. Why not? Horford in transition. Into the corner. Moody launches another 3. Gets fouled on it. Yeah. If we miss on Giannis, we can just go get Brownie. Sure. First 2 free throws up and good for Moody. And the bench has been empty with the Warriors up 25 here. TJD going to come into the game. Man, it's crazy. Malave Leones as Moody nails the third. Warriors up 26. Wow, an absolute blowout tonight. Still 3:45 left. I mean, they're going to put up a $140 plus. Spencer in the game. His time's running out on the Warriors here. Spencer in the lane. He's fouled. They're going to stay on the floor. If I could have Wemby or Giannis, I'd rather have Wemby. Absolutely. What? Wemby is 20 years old. Big Warriors win tonight. Spencer going to go to the free throw line here. Don't understand how, if the Warriors aren't in the bonus and the shot was on the floor, how he goes to the free throw line, but he misses it anyway. Crazy. They wanted to miss for free chicken or whatever they get. He makes it. $136, 109. Almost up 30. That's crazy. Turnaround jumper for Bailey is good. Spencer going to give it to TJD. Now up top with Healed. Buddy will drive. Layup. Good. Jazz going to come down and hit a three, it looks like. It will be Walter Clayton, I believe, coming off a screen there. A little pin down for Walter Clayton. So the Warriors get their 27th win of the season, 27-22. That's not too bad, man. And Will Richard launches that one into the crowd. 229. And then we're going to go to a timeout because why wouldn't we, right? Why wouldn't we want to get out of there quicker? Nobody wants to stay in the Jazz arena more longer than they have to. It was crazy. They kept hitting threes lonely. It's a very, very, very sick three-point barrage by them today. 23 of 51 from deep. They got to the free throw line a lot, too. 30 attempts from the stripe. 18 turnovers, and they're still going to win by 30. Or 25, whatever. 37 assists? Jeez. The Jazz had 36 assists. High-level hoops and not at the same time. This is a very wacky game. I wonder, like, is this the most assists and turnovers in a game this season? At least, I don't know. I don't think it's all time. Most combined turnovers, NBA. Okay. Oh, shoot. $71 turnovers. You know who has the record for most in the game? The Warriors. 45. 45 turnovers on a game in 1971. Jeez. Party rockers in the house tonight. Like I would want to leave so bad if I was in that Jazz arena right now. They're playing Party Rock Anthem, and we're down 25 with 3 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. And we gonna make you lose your mind. We just want to see you have a good, good, good time. How many of you in the chat were not around for the peak Party Rock Anthem? Like, was anybody in their mom's van back in the early 2010s, 2010 listening to Party Rock Anthem, 2011 listening to Party Rock Anthem? It was like the biggest song in the world for like a year. Ace Bailey, 3-ball. Was anybody in the chat listening to Party Rock Anthem when it came out? Another turnover for Golden State. They're trying to set the record. They're trying to get to 45. They stole it again. Healed, down low, wide open. TJD dunk, and that gets the Warriors to $140. Yeah, 45 turnovers. They turned it over against the Celtics 45 times. Celtics had 26 turnovers in that game. 71 combined. Let's go. Okay, CC born in 96. So you were, you were what? Like 14 when Party Rock Anthem came out? You were definitely listening to it. Ryan Wong, what year were you born? That's not a weird question. Just trying to get your cultural landscape here. What songs were popping when, you first started really becoming cognizant of art? 9, 10, 11 years old. Before that, you remember when you were 8 and 7, stuff like that. Like, you don't remember having like real emotions. Nine, 10 years old, you start formulating real thoughts and you start appreciating music. Oh, same here, Ryan. So yeah, 2001, man. Peak Party Rock Anthem. I was 9, 10 years old. Warriors force another turnover. 1:04 left. We're almost out of here, guys. Wide open, Healed in the corner for 3. That's no good. And right to the rack goes Collier. And it's not going to be as looked at as crazy of a blowout. And that's probably fair because Golden State was up about 15 most of the game. TJD back cutting his Spencer. He'll kick it out. Gee for 3. No good. An offensive rebound for Golden State, and they get it stripped eventually. Up ahead, Filipowski layup is good. 23 seconds left, and the Warriors can just dribble it out. That will do it. The Warriors win in Utah on the road, closing out this road trip with a 2-2 record. Yes, 2-2 record on the road here. So good stuff. Warriors get a win. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Clock's good. Warriors win. Drop a W down in the chat. Warriors win. Laurie Miller, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I will have a great trip in New York. Hopefully the Warriors don't trade for Giannis this weekend. Hopefully they do it next week so I can be live and in studio for all that. If they did that, I would be excited, obviously, but pretty mad that I wouldn't be able to bring as much coverage as I'd like to. Let's go. Big dubs. Big dubs. We'll go through some stats here. Obviously, Golden State with a barrage of three-pointers in this one. 23 of 54. Shot over 40%. They had 38 assists on 46 made baskets. That's unreal. They did have 20 turnovers and somehow won this game. They lost the turnover battle, but the Jazz still had 19. So it was just back and forth. There were a lot of back and forth live ball turnovers in this game. Really, really sloppy stuff. But even Utah had 38 assists in the game. Insane. But pretty cool. Pretty cool to see the Warriors hitting shots at a high level, seeing these guys like actually look like competent NBA players, because it's not the case all the time. It wasn't the case on Monday against Minnesota or whatever it was. Yeah, Monday. Will we play like this against the Pistons? Probably not. Drive to power, and that's frustrating. But wins are wins, and whatever. It's all shows up the same in the column. So they got to come out and play like this again. Hopefully, all is well there. We'll go through some individual stats. Steph ended up with 27 on the night. I mean, not like there was like 8 or 9 Golden State Warrior players in double figures. Steph led the way with 27, but Moses Moody right behind him with 26. He's been shooting the heck out of the basketball lately. 5 of 9 from 3 tonight. Awesome stuff there. Who was third in scoring? I wonder if I can find out. Was he Healed? A lot of guys had 13. I don't think it was Post. Post had 10. Look there. Guy Santos. Oh, yes. Guy Santos with 16. 6 of 7 from the field. 2 of 3 from deep. Love that. Love that. Obviously, none of it's forced with Guy Santos either. Al Horford had 9. Draymond scoreless in this game. Will Richard with 13. D'Anthony Melton with 12. Brandin Podziemski with 11. So some good stuff all around from Golden State here. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? No, I think we're all good. But the big story recently has been Moses Moody and how well he's been shooting the ball. I assume Golden State's going to try not to trade him. Maybe they do. But hey, we're going to continue covering this Giannis trade saga and every report that comes out. So subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here and you're just seeing the stream for the first time. You're just seeing this channel for the first time today. Hit that sub button, man. Free Warriors content all the time, whether it's a video that's 10, 15 minutes long on the channel or a live stream like this for a game. We're bringing you guys Dubs content here at Warriors Today. So hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on today's show. And we will see you guys next time. As always, let's go Dubs. Oh, that was embarrassing. And as always, let's go Dubs.